All right. Welcome, warriors, to day 26 of the Daily Warrior Ritual Challenge. Okay, so today we're going to talk about continue to monitor your progress and implement. So, um, so I wanted to actually speak about some of the actual routine, some ways you could go about thinking about where your routine may lie under, meaning like what category, where you, what routine it is that you've been working on, and just realize it and just so once you can realize the routine that you're doing, you can start really doing more research and looking into different ways other people execute it. I've been seeing such an uptick on TikTok, Instagram of people just like sharing their day to day and the things that they're doing every day. And some of the TikToks that I've been seeing and Instagrams that I've been seeing are people like there's been an uptick of people like doing outside work, like house chores or um workout routines, uh, just cleaning up their home, just like little things like that. And so, a few things or a few routines in which you could start realizing that you've been utilizing, or maybe you want to fine tune, or you want to start implementing it now. Are here's some of the here's a list of some of the routines that are widely used. So it's a morning and night routine, exercise and physical activity, meal planning and preparation routine, personal grooming and hygiene routine, a work routine, housekeeping and household chore routines, hobbies and leisure activity routine, family and social responsibility routine, and also a self care routine. So this is basically a broad scope of routines, but ultimately they're connected, but then they're also not at the same time. They have their own category and just becoming more aware of what it is. So let's say for the last 26 days of this challenge, you've been utilizing the exercise and physical activity. So, okay, you've been very consistent, but now you're like, okay, like if I'm doing this, like maybe now I could attach on meal planning and preparation routine. Like realize that this challenge is not just for 30 days. This is like the 30 days to get you started. This is to get you going. So go. Not to just do it. Oh, I did it and done. No, this is to get started, get the ball rolling so you could keep moving. So this isn't necessarily to just do it, complete it, and you're done. This is a do it, complete it, do it till it's complete, but to continue to evolve and move forward with the things that you want to do with your life. Like today, you may have, you may want to do certain routines, but in a year from now, those wants and needs may transform and change in different ways depending on your circumstances, so and your environment and stuff. But just bear that in mind that sometimes um things are not going to go according to plan. People say that all the time. You don't realize how true it is until it really doesn't go to plan, and you're just so frustrated because you thought it's supposed to go that way, and then it doesn't, and then it's like, but why? Because there's something else that you probably didn't realize or see, and even though you got it done, you wish it went the way you thought it was. But sometimes we cannot control those things. Like if you're the messenger, just get the message out. It's okay, it's not going to go the way you thought it would. Um, and the same for your routines. It's like just do it, document, make sure that you're staying up to date with putting um putting together your progress and being on top of the things that work for you, what doesn't work for you, what needs to be scrapped, what needs to be paid more attention to, what needs more nurturing, what needs to just be completely obliterated. Um, and be very real and be real with yourself and kind at the same time. So it's like, don't let yourself slack off, but at the same time, don't be so harsh. Our biggest critics are ourselves, and we could be the most harshest to ourselves. And a lot of those are reasons for that is our conditioning and the things that may have been said to us, whether we were children, adults, and it triggered and traumatized us in different ways. So um I just wanted to say tell or talk about this list because it's like nobody is going to have one set way or one set thing that they're doing in their life. And eventually, maybe you want to cultivate all of this into your whole life. So, morning, night routine, your exercise and physical activities, your meal planning, and so on. Like maybe you want to cultivate all of this in your life, but it's like, I don't know how to do it. You start with one. Which one do you really want to do first? And slowly but surely implement and pay attention to what works, what doesn't. And even like with family and social responsibilities, like that's a routine in of itself. You have to set, not necessarily have to, but sometimes being intentional with spending time with your family and making time for your family. Most people are starting to come to realization that what truly matters is my family being able to provide, yeah, but also spending time with my family. The precious moments that will never be here. I never want to be on my deathbed wishing that I coulda, shoulda, woulda, and just didn't. Like I'm rewriting this whole, oh, if only I just took this time to just dedicate to this and that. No, I'm just going to start doing it. Yeah, sometimes things may come at me spontaneously, then I have to deal with those situations, but that's not enough to say, "Oh, I spent time with them, that's enough." No, something popped up, but what are you doing that really shows that your family, your friends, or the people that you hold close to matter, other than just showing up when they need you the most? How about just showing up just to show up because you genuinely care about them and love them and want to be near them? Or like whatever, however this works for you, like it's just so interactive, the ways you could utilize this routine, this challenge. It's truly up to you. It's customizable. It's something that could impact and benefit your whole life. And you nobody could really tell you anything if you just start working on these different aspects of yourself that you just feel like is lacking, and you're like, enough's enough. Like I deserve better, I want better, and I'm doing better because that's what I said, and I said it, and since I said it and I said this is what I want, I'm doing it. And sometimes it's just as simple as that. Just do it. Like don't wait for nobody else to give you permission. You give yourself the permission. This is why I spoke about signing your permission slip early on in the challenge. I hope you guys are looking at the permission slip. I know I haven't mentioned it in a bit, but look at the permission slip. Give yourself permission. You give you permission. Don't wait for permission to be given to you. You do it and go out in the world and show up in your true authentic self. So I hope this helps. And again, this is day 26. Um I hope this definitely helps and resonates to those that it reached out to. And I'll speak to you on day 27 of the Daily Warrior Ritual Challenge. Take care.